So they're gonna take some B tier villain and they're gonna have them almost kill him because he's a bum right now and he's not as strong as he should be. Welcome back to Bell to Bell, the podcast where we talk Bell to Bell.
I'm Korbyn.
And I'm Keegan.
Sorry, Keegan. It's been a minute for me, so I forgot
I know, it's been a very long time.
It's been, how long has it been? We've been so preoccupied with other stuff.
Oh my gosh. The last time we recorded something was December.
Yeah.
And it's March.
It used to take a minute for Mr. Baker to put them out, but
then
now
he did, and then we got busy all of a sudden,
Yeah.
and we had a whole bunch of stuff to do, so it's just been kind of on the back burner.
But honestly, this one should come out pretty quickly, considering that he can look at the thing to make sure that we're saying things that we should and not going completely just off script in a way.
There's no guest today. Sean Ratchard is not here because this was being
goodness.
recorded in second period, not eighth, and frankly, the three of us all have to leave before eighth period even hits anyway. So
yeah, doctor's appointment. What do you have, Keegan?
I have a track meet. Future Keegan, I bet you jumped 7.6, and I hope you're proud because in the end, it's senior year. Who cares how well you do? Just have fun.
Yeah. So, Keegan, anything new with you since our long hiatus?
Man, there's so much to talk about. Football-wise, the Seahawks won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's crazy. Remember when you said you didn't think they were that good?
Yeah, I'd like to take back that statement, I guess. But I think the Rams would have beat the Patriots as well. I don't think it would have mattered.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez. College stuff, I'm going to Point Park.
Mm-hmm.
Syracuse actually offered me a full ride scholarship. I was like, no, I don't want to go anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's great, man.
It totally happened. No, they rejected me. They offered me my second option. I didn't want to do that, so I'm going to Point Park.
Yep, good for you, man.
Korbyn, anything going on with you?
No.
That's a lie. Come on.
I mean, not really. Oh, I had my worst calc grade ever on a test recently.
You not going to college or?
No, dropping out. I'm actually dropping out of high school a year
My
before.
brother, Korbyn Clifford, is also going to Point Park, I think.
For sure. I'm going to confirm probably Wednesday. Actually, that'd be tomorrow. Today is Tuesday, March 24th. Time is around 9ish a.m.
8:58 in the
8:58.
morning.
My bad. Sorry, guys.
Get it right, buddy.
My bad.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's planned. I have my first, I turned 18.
I'm 17.
I had to actually go to a doctor's for my first time today.
Wow.
That's what I'm getting
Korbyn,
out.
I'm so
Yeah,
proud of you, man. I'm really good at predicting what teams are going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very good at predicting the stats that NBA players are going to get.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of myself for that. Geez, it's so weird.
Yeah. Free agency was crazy.
Free agency was crazy.
There's a lot of moves. Keegan's been saying he can talk about this for forever. So
I really could.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. We actually tried to record this podcast a week ago. No. Yes?
No, not a full week. It was I think it was a couple. I think it was Thursday or Friday of last week.
We had a 2-hour delay or something. Yeah, so it was a week ago, maybe not even.
Mm-hmm.
And I made this statement that Kenneth Walker is not a top 10 back in the NFL, which I still stand by because I just don't think that he's as good as, say, a Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, James Cook,
Originally,
yada, yada, yada.
Originally, I disagreed with that, but after name it, I just forgot that there's just a lot of good running backs in the league too.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing. I don't think Kenneth Walker's a bad running back.
Mm-mm.
That's how it sounded when you said it. But I'm oh no, there's just a lot of good running backs in the league.
I feel whenever you get to numbers the 12th best running back and the 20th, they're all the same. The Steelers signed Rico Dowdle. The Chiefs signed Kenneth Walker. Those two are interchangeable. They're both going to do the same thing. They're both going to put up maybe 11 to 1,200 yards. Well, it just depends what team they're on. Kenneth Walker's on the Chiefs. He's going to do great in the Chiefs, just like how Miles Sanders and DeAndre Swift did a great job on the Eagles because they had a great O-line and a great system. So it doesn't – all you really need is just an athletic body in there.
Yeah. And the Steelers just need QB.
Steelers need everything right now.
Yeah. No, the rest of the team's pretty solid.
No.
The rest of their offense is pretty solid.
Stay tuned to the possible next episode of Bell to Bell. I might show off my Steelers mock draft if anybody wants to listen to that. Probably
no.
It's a good one, man.
No,
I know
he says this every year.
I'm right every year.
All
Last year, I told us to draft Jackson Dart.
What's your biggest, what do you think is the biggest move that happened this offseason?
I want to look up the moves.
Didn't come prepared. He's like, I could talk about this forever. Didn't come prepared.
I just don't want to forget about something.
That's fair. Just say something and be like, oh, wait, this happened too.
Yeah, I don't want to be off.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the whole Max Crosby thing was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Does that count as a move though? Because it didn't happen.
I think it was interesting.
Yeah.
I think it was probably one of the most interesting things of free agency. And as a Steelers fan, I'm very happy they didn't get Max Crosby.
I think if I'm a Bengals fan, I'm the most happy that Max Crosby didn't go to the Ravens.
I'm gonna mourn real quick for Calvin Austin and Connor Hayward. No longer.
Connor got moved too.
Yep.
That sucks.
We will forever miss you. You were great Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
What the? I think in the end, one of the biggest moves came from the Steelers in securing Michael Pittman, which is kind of crazy. I think whenever it comes to the quarterback situation this year, it's not as crazy as last year. Like last year, Sam Darnold went to the Seahawks, which is obviously a Super Bowl winning move, I guess you could technically say.
Mm-hmm. Are you saying Michael Pittman's the biggest move in free agency or just for the Steelers?
I think it not only is it one of the biggest moves, I also think it's the biggest move for the Steelers. And I as a Steelers fan, I'm very happy we got him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just worried that that's a Band-Aid. We're just going to be oh, we got Michael Pittman. We don't need to draft a receiver. We can just let it be. I don't think we're going to succeed if we do that.
Yeah. For me, I think the biggest move this offseason, honestly, and maybe I'm forgetting one, but Jalen Waddle to the Broncos.
Yeah.
Jalen, that makes the Broncos, the Broncos were a good, a real, Cortland Sutton's a solid wide receiver, but I don't think he's Bo Nix is a really good QB. I like Bo Nix. Maybe I'm glazing him a little bit more than he deserves, but give the Broncos a very speedy wide receiver like Jalen Waddle. I think that just makes a Super Bowl contending team a really good team.
Never mind, I lied. Michael Pittman was not the biggest move. I have two in mind actually. Well, one, just the old receivers going to new teams.
Oh, Mike Evans.
Mike Evans to the Niners. DJ Moore to the Bills. That happened.
The Bills might be a contender too now. For real.
The Jets and the Raiders just signed as many people as possible.
I mean, the Raiders. Who all did the Raiders sign again?
They signed They signed a whole bunch of defensive players, and they signed Linderbaum, the best center in the free agency class.
Raiders might be happy that they kept. How long is Max out for? Or is he going to play the NFL season?
They project he'll be good by the regular season.
Okay.
Also, not the craziest, but it's pretty big. What the Rams did with their secondary, getting Trent McDuffie and Jalen Watson from the Chiefs, is probably our Sam Darnold move of the year. I truly think
the Rams were basically perfect.
The Rams have no weakness at this point in time. The only thing that could hurt them is injuries, which honestly could be what hurts them.
Old man Stafford.
Depends, yeah. If Stafford can stay healthy and Puka and Devontae Adams can just even somewhat replicate what they do, I don't think this team has a weakness, especially since they have a first-round draft pick. I'm telling you, watch Kenyon Sadiq. They might try to go tight end this year, or they go wide receiver, which either way, they're just going to be – it's a luxury pick. They're going to be adding weapons for no reason, and it's not fair right now.
No, honestly, one of the more interesting moves for me is Justin Fields to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Because of the fact, how long is Patrick Mahomes projected to be out for?
I'm not sure exactly. I'd assume probably, since it was so late in the year, I would assume he's probably going to be out for close to half.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool for Justin Fields. I think he'll finally get an opportunity to spread his wings and just go try to ball out.
And if he sucks, then it's for sure he sucks.
Yeah, because Andy Reid's one of the best offensive-minded coaches we've ever
one
seen.
Of the best, if not the best.
I don't know how you mess up with this, if that makes sense. I don't know how.
I know this wasn't really free agency. It wasn't free agency at all, but Steelers, Mike McCarthy.
I don't hate the move. I don't like it. I wish we would have gotten somebody younger, like the Rams defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator or anything like that. But he wants to be in Pittsburgh, so I'm going to let it go because in the end, as long as we don't end up 9-8, it's a successful season for me. I'd rather us be terrible or be great. I don't care.
And the way I see it, like even if we do pull a series and go 9-8, I'd rather it be 9-8 scoring a bunch of points because Mike McCarthy's more offense than defense. Yeah. I'd rather it be scoring a bunch of points than not scoring a bunch of points. I'd rather them be actually interesting games. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
I'd rather be people saying, oh, that was a really good game every week than that was like a 13-12 game, except for the Ravens, because every time we play the Ravens, it's always like 13-7. And
this is the best game of the season.
10 years off my life.
Yeah.
But because I'm pretty sure Mike McCarthy is going to be calling plays. He calls plays. Yeah,
yes,
okay.
He's calling plays, which is
that should be good. Or it might be bad either way.
I don't think he's gonna last. I don't think he's gonna last very long.
He's old.
He's old and he might suck.
You think he's just
also,
a transition coach?
If we do bad this year, I don't think the Steelers should want to release him because I feel like they should give him a chance. Like give him a year or two to rebuild, and then after that, maybe you can get mad.
I mean, yeah, because like a year as a coach, as much as like if you come in and do something, then that's great. But like also, you still have you've only been there for a year to connect with those players, so
yeah. New coordinators, new everything. You got to give them some leeway with chemistry and stuff like that. It's impossible for you to walk into a system and just perfect it immediately. Yeah. But very few head coaches are able to do that.
But for me, I think the scariest teams coming out of this are honestly the Broncos. I think the scariest team, Broncos and the Rams. But the Rams are going to be scary no matter what because they're just...
That's true.
But like the Broncos, I think they already had a fantastic defense. They have a really good quarterback when he needs to be.
Yeah.
Like when it matters most, Bo Nix is good, and they gave him one of the fastest wide receivers in the league, if not the fastest.
A team I'm looking at is oddly enough the Vikings, because in the end,
did they get a new QB? Or are they sticking with JJ?
They have Kyler Murray.
Oh yeah.
So my thought process is
that was another interesting move.
It's not that this team has taken a giant leap. It's just they got rid of a huge weakness. I mean, Sam Darnold was not even great. He was good, maybe mediocre. Like
I like Sam Darnold a lot just because like he's not flashy, but he does what he needs to do.
Yeah, Darnold is not going to win an MVP, but you have Kyler Murray, who is definitely a top 15 quarterback in the league. I don't think there's 15 names above him. I think he is I think he's a very talented and skilled passer.
I don't know. I mean, maybe this season will show it more than others. Maybe he's just on a bad team, but I feel like Kyler Murray, I don't think he's up there.
I think he is, only because I just...
Wait. So, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Bo Nix.
I have the starting quarterbacks here.
Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson. Who did I say? Josh Allen, Bo Nix, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Drake May. Why am I blanking on all the QBs now?
Okay. I think Malik Willis. I'll take Kyler Murray over Malik. I'll name a few people I'll take over him. Dolphins QB Malik Willis. Jets QB Geno Smith or whoever their quarterback is. Honestly, I might take him over Dart because Dart's young and stupid. Jaden Daniels sucked this year. That's definitely something I'm iffy on. I mean,
Kyler Murray hasn't been that good.
Leeway. I think he's shown us a lot more
so
than
here's a QBs.
He's better than the Browns QBs. He's better than Rodgers.
Can I say the QBs I think are better than him?
Yeah.
I think Josh Allen, Drake May, Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts.
No.
You don't think Jalen Hurts?
No, Jalen Hurts is not a good quarterback. He's the same thing as Kyler Murray.
I think Jalen Hurts is a little bit better than Kyler Murray. I don't think he's much. I
disagree. Jalen Hurts has not put up.
Okay, not Jalen Hurts though. Okay. Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Caleb Williams, Jared Goff, Jordan Love. Daniel Jones, he had one good year, so I'm not going to say him.
He's better than Daniel Jones 1,000%.
It depends on if Daniel Jones is really good this year. Again, Trevor Lawrence, I think, is better than him. Bryce Young, if he's good again, maybe. I don't know.
I think it's a toss-up between the two of them.
I wouldn't say Bryce Young yet. Who was the Saints QB this year? Dude,
Shaw.
Shaw, I don't even know him. I think Baker's better. Bo Nix, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Matt Stafford, Brock Purdy, and Sam Darnold.
I'd take him over probably Brock Purdy. I don't think
Really?
he's that good.
I like Brock Purdy. I think Brock Purdy's kind of like Sam Darnold in the way where he like does what he needs to do.
How many people would you name? 15, 16?
I need like 17.
It proves my point of he is.
But there's some that I feel like are toss
top
up.
15 quarterback in the NFL. I think he is.
I also think the way you say that though, like top 15 is also like middle of the road though too, in a way.
I'm just saying. I think him getting. I don't know why more teams didn't jump at this opportunity because no matter what, like this is like Russell Wilson, but like 3 times better. Yeah. Like you get a young quarterback that if he does good, you can pay him. If he doesn't, you don't gotta pay him. Yeah. And he's basically working for free. So I don't understand why more teams. I wish the Steelers would have signed him. Honestly, I wish the Steelers would have picked him up.
I don't know. It depends. Again, I think this year might show if he's actually good or not. If not, whatever. But Keegan, something else happened this morning that was very, very intriguing, very eye-opening kind of to us.
During the announcements today.
Yeah, so today on the morning show, right, we did one of the edits was a chicken nugget sauce, like a McDonald's
dipping sauce.
Like, which one's your favorite? If someone went around. Yeah. And everyone said, like, ranch or something. I go on the show and I say, ranch is disgusting, because it is.
I don't know about that.
But then I walk out, and Mr. Baker goes, what do you think's the best? I'm like, ketchup. And you know what he says? Keegan, you know what he says? He was there. Keegan was there. He goes, I would never dip chicken in ketchup.
And then we like looked around. We're like, nah, there's no way.
We were like ketchup's the first choice, right? Maybe not the first, but it's like up there. Like I dip chicken in ketchup all the time.
That's what I thought.
And like he went in and asked everyone. So I don't know. Maybe he can. Maybe he was wrong. Or are we wrong?
No. We are not wrong. I've been dipping chicken nuggets in ketchup and chicken tenders in ketchup my entire life, and we look over and there was another person there during the announcement. They say that's a French fry dipping sauce. I think that ketchup is used for most meat and anything potato wise. So I just don't understand that. I just don't.
Speaking of him, we have him joining us right now.
Podcasting room, Mr. Baker, to talk about ketchup.
Hey guys,
what's up? How you doing, Mr. Baker?
I'm just wonderful, but I'm here to tell you why you're wrong.
I would love to hear that, Mr. Baker.
So we told him about the situation that you said that ketchup was for fries and you would not dip chicken in ketchup.
Well, no sane person dips chicken in ketchup. Now I know you're probably going to argue barbecue sauce is basically like doctored ketchup. But barbecue sauce is different, right? It's got brown sugar. It's got some probably Worcestershire sauce in it, right? To give it a little tang.
W sauce.
Maybe a little bit of mustard in there. It's a different beast. But just like ketchup?
Ketchup, 100%. I would rather dip my chicken in ketchup than barbecue sauce.
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
What do you mean no?
As a teacher, I should be open to students having an opinion. You're wrong.
Corbyn, I'm looking this up on the internet. It's saying that we're weird.
Is it?
I don't understand.
Are we weird?
Yes, I do. I think that. I mean, you're not weird in general. Just about your dip selection is a little off. I mean, if I go to McDonald's, the last thing I'm going to think of dipping my nugget in is ketchup. All right, you're going to go. Hot mustard.
No, I hate mustard.
I hate mustard.
Hot mustard, not the honey mustard. Hot mustard. Buffalo is number 2. McDonald's buffalo sauce is pretty strong.
Buffalo's too spicy.
All right. And from there, if I'm forced, I might go to barbecue as my third.
Well, so when I get the school chicken patty, right, and I get ketchup and I dip my chicken patty in the ketchup, is that weird?
Okay,
it's like a burger.
It's a podcast, so people can't see my face. No, you don't put ketchup on a chicken patty.
Everybody does it. Everybody does it.
Okay. To make the school lunch like more palatable. I get that. Like if that's the reason, this chicken, air quotes. I'm gonna doctor it up with ketchup. I mean, okay, maybe, But no, ketchup on a chicken patty?
Mr.
No,
Baker,
mayonnaise.
you strike-
Mayonnaise
is gross.
Ew, mayonnaise, no. Mr.
Tell
Baker,
me you're old without telling me you're old.
Oh, you strike me as a person to put ranch on their pizza.
Only like buffalo chicken pizza.
That's wrong.
Buffalo chicken pizza. I don't like buffalo chicken pizza.
See, if you're adding stuff to your pizza, then you don't want pizza.
Exactly.
Just eat normal pizza. Like pepperoni's fine, all that's fine. And whenever the pizza name is longer than the word pizza, like if my pizza is 5 words just to say, like, then it's not pizza anymore.
All right, well, let me throw this hypothetical situation at you then, since you guys love ketchup. Say I'm making a pizza. I realize I have no pizza sauce. Can I replace the pizza sauce?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Okay,
Absolutely not.
All right, so you're not completely insane.
No.
Who says that?
I'm not. I don't.
Is that what Altoona pizza is?
Is pizza? Well, pretty much. Altoona pizza, yeah, that thin sauce is almost like a ketchup and
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not a real hearty sauce on that.
No, you cannot replace pizza sauce with ketchup at all. But same thing with you can't make pasta with pizza sauce either.
There's people that dip eggs in.
I would make pasta with pizza sauce before I made it with ketchup.
Well, no. I'm not making pasta
not.
with ketchup, but you can't replace it too. I don't think you can make pizza with pasta sauce either. I think they're specifically different.
Ketchup
Ketchup
goes with French fries.
Yes.
It goes on a burger. It goes on a hot dog for some. Or, some people like mustard on that. I can do both.
Ketchup goes with most meat and potatoes. That's how it works.
Yes. Yeah, potatoes.
Meat and potatoes.
And chicken.
Any meat or potatoes, ketchup most likely can be on it. Sometimes it won't.
So let me throw you another situation. All right? You get a trip to like a big city, New York. Let's say New York.
Yes.
You're going to go to a 5-star steakhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You ask the server, hey, what's your recommended cut here of steak? And they're going to say, well, get the New York strip.
Mm-hmm.
And do you ask them for ketchup for your New York strip?
No, I don't eat steak with ketchup.
I don't eat steak with ketchup either.
okay.
I do eat steak well done, though, because I'm weird.
Well, I have...
That's another thing.
That's a different argument for a different day.
He gets it shoe tire.
You get it well done?
I like it extra dead.
So I'll tell you a quick thing, and then about ketchup and well done, and then I'm leaving because I don't want to take over your show. But we were in New York one time before my wife and I were married, and she had never been there, and we went to a really nice steakhouse on my grandparents because at that point I wouldn't have been able to afford it. And so she had never been to a steakhouse, and the server came over, and she said, "Oh, I'll have the fillet," and he said, "Well, how would you like it prepared?" And she said, "Well done."
Oh.
And he just shook his head, and he said, "No."
Wow.
And then she said, medium well? And he looked at her, "No."
Do you even get to choose it then?
Well, he let her order medium. And she says when she finally got to just medium, he said, I would go medium rare, but I will allow you to order this way. And then when it came time to eat, she was asking for all these sauces and dips and everything. And it was not a good experience. She actually cried about it because the guy was,
was he being mean or was it
you can get some,
it's a fancy
rude
restaurant. They're
there.
very, very
right. They're steak snobs.
When you say steakhouse, you don't mean like a tax. You mean like steakhouse, right?
Not a chain.
Yeah. Okay.
These are like local. This was Ben Benson's, which is gone now. But
good.
I wonder why.
Good. Get him out of here.
It was a good place. It was one of my favorite places in New York.
Never mind.
No, never mind.
Sadly gone.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Well, thanks for having me.
Of course,
Mr.
And
Baker, anytime.
I'll leave you with this.
Yeah.
If you use ketchup on anything other than burger, dogs, or potato products, your fries, your tots.
You eat dogs.
You are hot dogs. You are a psychopath. Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
See ya.
Corbin, I disagree with that. I disagree with that too. I think he's a psycho. No, hey, I think he might be the psycho. I'm not sure though. So
listen,
I do work with teenagers all day.
See, you know what? Yeah, that's true. He hangs out. He goes to school. After he graduated from school, he went back to school. So
he's been to school his entire life. He went to school, then went to school to learn to be in school, and went to school.
Yeah, Corbin, I just don't get that.
And the thing is, the thing that shocked me is usually when I have weird food combinations, I know it. I didn't think ketchup and chicken was a weird one either.
I didn't think so either. I thought you put ketchup on. I put ketchup on chicken and burgers and hot dogs.
Like I didn't realize that was weird until he walks out the entire home. He's like, "How many of you would dip chicken in ketchup?" And he's like, and nobody raised their hand. I'm like, oh wow.
Maybe we can propose this question at the lunch table.
What do you mean? Maybe we are going to propose.
Well, whenever we do that, we will get back to you all on the next episode.
Yeah.
But we're not done yet. I have one more thing to talk about, and it is something that just came out this past week, and I am very vocal about it and how much I care about this certain franchise because I have watched
Keegan's wrong, by the way.
All the time.
Keegan is wrong.
Spider-Man is a globally loved comic and movie series and just comics, anything and everything. They probably have merchandise or something involved in that.
Yeah.
They came out with their trailer about a week ago, not even, of, what is it?
I think it was this week. Brand New Day.
Brand New Day. And it follows Peter Parker after everybody forgot about him and how he has to traverse through life. And for some reason, he's a half man, half spider thingy.
He is not a half man, half spider.
That's my complaint. I love the movie. I love the fact that he's supposed to be a loser now. Like, he should have been and not a Nepo baby like in the first couple movies. But the thing I cannot stand is he wakes up in that cocoon like, he's transforming. He's in a vulnerable state, which therefore is just a reason for them to make people think, oh my gosh, he's going to die because he's weak now. So they're going to take some B tier villain and they're going to have them almost kill him because he's a bum right now and he's not as strong as he should be. I don't like it.
No,
it feels
no,
this is a transition movie into something bigger. And
that's the point. Here's the thing. Here's my argument. Brand New Day never came out and said, like, you're not going to go to a Spider-Man movie and expect a world-altering, like, complete story, especially when it's a movie right before Doomsday. Like, you're not going to, you're not, like, Doomsday is the movie that they are setting up. They are not, like Spider-Man is going to be a self-contained plot, right? It's going to be a movie about, and I think what they're trying to do, I think they're trying to set up Peter Parker to be stronger in Doomsday. I think they're trying to set him to like take up the mantle as like one of the greats. Because I think
I looked up the comic version, and he's supposed to become like the strongest version of himself after he's done.
Like him mutating, like, and also if you look, Tobey Maguire, like Spider-Man, right? He shot like the whole thing is that I think one of the scenes from the new trailer is that he shoots webs. He doesn't need a web slinger. He actually shoots them from his arms. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man shot webs from his arms.
That's not my problem. My problem is the stupid web cocoon and him with red eyes. That's dumb. I don't like it, and I don't like the fact that they made it clearly stated he's vulnerable now. That's stupid. The thing that I liked about Tobey Maguire's is that he just got his powers, and he got. I think you should have webs come from your body because that's how Spider-Man should be.
But and
he had like little prickle things on his finger that helped him climb off.
But here's the thing, though, like if you don't make Spider-Man like vulnerable at all, then like there's no development for the character himself. Like Peter Parker's going.
It's Spider-Man.
Yeah, but Peter Parker is going to have to realize, like, he's going to have to learn his new powers. He's going to have to learn it. And also, I think Scorpion might be a little bit more personal than everyone thinks at first.
Maybe.
Like I think Scorpion, especially the actor, by the way, he plays Scorpion. Really good.
Maybe
Better Call Saul, Nacho. One of the best characters in that show. But no, like, I think it's going to be a little bit more personal. I think this is going to show, like, Peter, and like it's good. I don't like you also forget that's not just about his powers. It's also about the fact that like he doesn't know it. Like nobody knows him. I think it's going to be like a more sad movie. Like it's going to be like a Peter Parker's going to be in a really bad spot, and then all this happens to him, and he's just like he's going to have to.
Sadie Sink's in it. It's going to be good.
She wasn't even in the trailer.
I know. Is she actually going to be in the movie? I thought.
Oh, I also heard that Dark Phoenix was. I think Dark Phoenix. Yeah, Dark Phoenix. Like Jean Grey is going to be in it.
Is Joe Keery Harry Osborn?
Probably not. I read I saw a thing that said that Ned, his best friend, is going to become the Hobgoblin.
No, he's not.
On Wikipedia, the Hobgoblin is Ned something. Like in the comics, and because remember from No Way Home.
Hobgoblin?
Yeah, remember No Way Home. I'm not gonna turn evil and try to kill you. That's what Ned said, and now Ned doesn't remember.
Don't make me hate Ned, bro.
Listen, I don't know
how are they gonna turn Ned into this guy.
I don't think they're gonna.
Ned's a. Oh, yo, there's already pictures of like his face on the person.
Yeah, but like
Look at that. That's so cool.
again, I think it's going to be more like a personal challenge than like a I think it's going to be physical challenge. Obviously, I just think the physical challenge of him changing also represents the fact that he is changing from being known. I think it's a symbol that he's not who he once was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be explored through that movie. And also the Punisher's in it.
That's pretty cool.
I love the actor. I just watched him in The Walking Dead just get shot in the head by Rick. Spoilers. He got stabbed, got shot by Carl when he turned into a zombie.
Honest. I think Spider-Man's biggest downfall, and I'm not talking about just Spider-Man, I'm talking about Tom Holland one, is that he was put right in the middle of the Thanos story.
That's fair.
So therefore, it makes all the villains before and after him look stupid.
Yeah.
And that's just the biggest problem because he is like projected into the story and he doesn't have time to be Spider-Man. He shows up. Iron Man's like, yo, here's this $1 billion suit. You're Spider-Man now. And there was just no struggle.
See,
I took to the second or third movie for his aunt to die.
It took for the third one. And there's a struggle in the first one. The whole point of the first one was that the whole story of the first one was that Tony Stark goes, you didn't earn this suit. Then Spider-Man realizes that's not about that. And he fights the, what is it? The Falcon?
But he's not a loser, though.
Falcon's the hero. What's the Vulture?
Do you see his date in that movie? That man is not down. He is up.
No, but the whole point, he has to realize that it's about him. He's the hero, not the suit. He's the hero.
Spider-Man,
that
bro.
is Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Why are you so worried about Spider-Man's dates? That's not what matters.
Is a nerd and a loser, and he's supposed to be that way.
Tom Holland, I would argue Tom Holland's the most
he's
nerdy
supposed to
Spider-Man.
Stay a nerd, and nobody's supposed to know. That's why whenever Spider-Man got the symbiote and started doing all the hip thrusts in the air, everybody hated it because it's not what Spider-Man is.
Listen, I think Tom Holland's the nerdiest Spider-Man if that's what you're going based off of.
No, Andrew Garfield is the nerdiest Spider-Man.
No, he's not.
By far.
No, he is not.
That dude studies spiders and has glasses, and he
So having
studies
glasses
stuff
is
in his
a nerd?
room all the time. Yes, it is, Korbyn.
Okay.
No.
But I just think that again, I think each movie was good. Far From Home was a little bit. Every time I watch it, I'm not as big of a fan of it. But
is that the Jake Gyllenhaal one?
Yes, I really like him. I love
cool.
Mysterio.
The pump fake they did whenever they made me think the movie was over after they killed the monster thing.
Yeah,
that was cool.
And I also didn't like the fact that it was I didn't like that Tony Stark was the motivation again. That was the only thing I didn't really like.
Yeah,
but
get him out.
I think we forget, Keegan, that just because we've had a movie like Infinity War where Thanos is this global and threat, that doesn't mean we can't have movies where there's a small threat too. Just because you had a threat like Thanos doesn't mean you can't have a threat like Scorpion.
I know. The problem is they can't bring the villains up to Spider-Man's level, so they bring him down to their level. So that's the only thing. But I think the movie will be good. I'm not going to say I'm not going to watch it because I love Spider-Man and I'm going to watch it. I'm probably going to enjoy it. I just maybe in the near future I'll realize that I was an idiot and that I'm wrong.
No, I mean, if we really talk about Spider-Man movies that need to be good, Beyond the Spider-Verse.
That I'm looking forward to that one way more.
Well,
also,
that one,
don't end a movie that takes 5 years to produce on a cliffhanger.
Exactly.
That's stupid. I was 15 years old whenever that movie came out.
Honestly, it was 2 or 3 years ago.
I am not going to be able to watch that movie until I'm 19 or 20.
Yeah.
You realize how much I have to care?
And
the
I
fact
remember
that I do care and that they're playing with my feelings at this point, it just makes me so
Well,
mad.
I mean, the second movie came out 5 to 7 years after the first one. And I remember watching it being told from Google that the third one was supposed to come out a year later. And it never came out.
Yeah. Ending on a cliffhanger is my least favorite thing in movies.
Yeah.
Unless the movie already has a set date and they've already started recording.
I mean, honestly, though, I think Across the Spider-Verse did a good job because it wasn't a cliffhanger, but it was more a setup for the third movie.
It makes me so mad because I love that
the Miles
series so much.
Oh, the second one was
cool.
so good.
Whenever he's running away and he realizes he's on the wrong Earth, it's so cool.
That's such a good twist.
The build is crazy because from the first
then
movie,
Miguel.
it's because it's the spider from a different world. It's so cool.
Yeah. I love that movie. I can't wait for that. I think Brand New Day is gonna be good. I think Doomsday is low key gonna suck. I hope it's good. I really want it to
I
be
need
good.
to watch the Fantastic Four before I watch Doomsday.
I
I can't see Doctor Doom. That's Iron Man. There's
No, yeah, I agree with that. I think that's
Tony
stupid.
Stark.
It should be Cillian Murphy.
But unless they make a link to where Iron Man somehow turned into.
See, I think that's
Dr.
stupid though
Doom.
too, because I just want straight up Doctor Doom though.
They've been playing with the multiverse. I don't like the multiverse. I like that they combined all the superheroes in the same world. I don't like that they're going into different timelines because now I'm confused.
Well, I think after the multiverse, I think after like Doomsday and Secret Wars, I think they're gonna try to do X-Men more. Also, Deadpool. Do you think he's gonna be in
I
Doomsday?
still haven't watched Deadpool and Wolverine.
That was good, maybe.
I need to watch it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Corbin, I think that's the bell. This has been a very productive podcast.
Yeah, first one that we've like filmed all the way through.
I'm happy that we had our topics planned out, aka we came up with them 5 minutes before we recorded.
But it's better than what we have been doing.
Well, hopefully we'll be out with more of these soon. Hopefully once a week. We'll see.
Bi-weekly, we'll say bi-weekly.
We will try our best because now as the school year's going down, we'll have less to do and less to worry about.
Yeah.
So we should be able to talk more.
Yeah, but that's the bell. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.